Full Velocity TV begins now.
Salter, racing Jason to the top shelf of the Speedway. Here comes the number 73 is Stephen Moore running in that third spot trying to do something. But look at Salter on a mission on the top shelf of the Speedway, pushing the cushion up there through third three and off of turn number 4. Look at the momentum for that number 10 machine side by side at the line.
Now side by side for the 10 car up high. Salter going to take the lead off a 2 down the back straight. I apologize there, Todd. His wife is communicating at me whatever she's doing out there. Couldn't tell you, but I know we're live on the air, so she's going off shopping, I guess. But Pruitt, Salter, they're going to be the dead heat for the lead off of turn number 4. Salter there by a car length. He's going to take the lead there. Pruitt will slide back in line off 2.
Those two battling it out there between the number 10 and number 7, allowed the 73 machine of Moore to catch up. He dives down to the bottom, side by side battle for that second spot. Pruitt's got the momentum on the top shelf of the Speedway. The 73 of Moore making that bottom side work down there next to the Uke tire, still side by side there for the second spot.
Side by side for second, Stephen Moore's 73 car down beneath Justin Pruitt off of turn number 4. Slider going to be thrown. Is Pruitt going to come back to a low side as Moore's going to complete the pass down low? We're putting lap 6 on the board now. Next time we come off the turn number 4, Todd, Jason Salter is going to be greeted by 2 laps to go. Get Moore now up to second. Pruitt, and there's a gaggle of cars behind him racing the third on back off the fourth turn.
Yeah, 725, lightning fast right now. The quickest car out there on the Speedway is the 725 machine, just searching for a groove to get around these guys directly in front of him. But I tell you what, these guys jockeying for position, looking for the ounce of moisture that they can get as they come off of turn number 4. Racing Jason Salter going to get white flag.
White flag around the 410 mile for car number 10, the Trash Panda Graphics machine. Jason Salter going to run off the low side of turn number 2. Stephen Moore going to roll his 73 up high. They're racing on for third back there between Drury and Pruitt. But off the turn, checker flag going in the air. Jason Salter going to take down the win in heat race number 1. Stephen Moore there for second. Mike Drury going to get third from Justin Pruitt. Nick Jordan going to run our top 5. Josh Richards, Eric McGreen on 8 car field 4. Heat race number 1. Presented by Racing Network as always. Productions, TDR Racing League, Hard Motorsports, Trash Panda Graphics, Evil One Graphics, and Full Throttle with the gent over on YouTube. Got to thank all of our great partners. We'll tell you all about them all night long, the best we can do. But Todd, we get Heat Races number 2 live on the racetrack as we speak. So also presented here tonight, the guys over at Team Elite. Got to give those guys a big shout out for their help. We'll tell you all about their drivers, but I believe we have a Team Elite driver. Going to roll off Todd from heat number 2 from the pole position.
Yeah, heat race number 2 is going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 8 machine. That's Austin Miners. Miners aboard the number 8. Kyle Surratt going to roll off in that second spot aboard the number 18. Rolling off in the third starting position, driving the number 97 machine. That's going to be Cody Heron, and his dancing partner outside, driving the number 92. That's going to be Shane Evans. Next row back, rolling off in the 5th starting position. That is going to be Cameron Evans aboard the 02 machine. And then Electric Eric aboard the number 12. He is going to roll off 6th. Rolling off 7th in the final position here in heat race number 2, going to be Dayton Swiatek in the number 19 machine.
There you have it. 7 bullets out there. I'm pretty sure in the rundown I see somebody in there with the number 111, and I think his name is Todd Stanton. Did we have a boo-boo getting into the server, Todd? I know you got weather coming. You were rushing to get in, but boo-boo for you. It happens.
No, I really thought about racing this one, Phil. I really did. I thought about putting the car out on the track and actually racing this one and letting you announce up here, and you had Jack, so I thought you'd be all right.
Oh, listen to this. No. We're out here for a good cause, of course. The Sobolik family losing their little
Figured
one here.
every lap I'd give like $1 if I could, you know?
We'd make about $5 more. That'd be a good thing, though. But absolutely. But yeah, the Sobolik family said losing their baby girl on Easter Sunday, 22 months old, was the most heart-wrenching of things. If you go look over the Full Velocity Racing Network page, our buddy Sawyer Swatek, he shared a video of the last moments of the baby's life, and I've taken that walk with families before, and it is the most heartbreaking thing in the world to do. It's the absolute worst, and my heart go out to the Sobolik family here, raising money for them tonight. Is you go to fullvelocitytv.com, click on the Donate for Life fundraiser. You can see the contact info, or get a hold of Sawyer Swatek, and where you can send those proceeds out to if you'd like to make a donation. So that really does mean a lot. But off of turn number 4, Todd, heat race number 2 is green. We're racing off of turn 1.
That green flag is out here in heat race number 2. So we're watching right now. Looks like, man, my stats not working quite as well as I want to. Surratt now out to the lead there. Number 8 machine of Austin Miners down to the bottom side, a little bit loose to Surratt. Here comes the 8 down to the bottom, and then the 30 or the 02 machine, or 92 machine, excuse me. I'm Shane Evans. Where'd Evans come from to the lead in that number 92 machine?
Yeah, he somehow just came out of nowhere and like a rocket comes firing off of turn number 4. He's going to have the race lead aboard car number 92. Austin Miners in the 8. He's going to roll there. Looks like second, Surratt in an 18 car. Those guys race for second and third. Cameron Evans in the 02. Cody Herron's 97. That's your top 5 heading toward turn 3. Where did Cameron Evans come from? He's got the lead by 2 car lengths. They're dead heat for second on the 4.
A great race in here for the heat race number 2 up on the top shelf of the speedway. Surratt trying to make a move there. Miners firing back down to the bottom side, not going away aboard the number 8 machine. Side by side for that second spot. Surratt and the number 8 of Miners. Miners gets a little bit of contact there with Surratt as they come down the front straightaway here to turn number 1. It is still Shane Evans aboard that number 92 in the lead.
Yeah, Shane Evans going to lead him off of turn number 2 into the 3rd turn, and he looks behind. He's got Austin Miners and Kyle Surratt breathing down his neck off of that 4th turn. Now give Miners the lead off the corner. Evans going to fire back to the low side as they're wrecking down the front chute at turn number 1. I believe we're going to stay green here as we're halfway in there. We're 6 down of 8 here to turn number 3 and 4. 2 to go, signal to come to the stand, and this is going to be for Austin Miners of the 8 car. He leads off of 4.
Yeah, the 0-2 fail of Cameron Evans had the first turtle of the evening. They're not going to be able to go back and show that one. But it is the number 8 of Austin Miners with the lead. 92 still right there. Shane Evans bring down the neck back down to the bottom side by side for that top spot. Evans on the low side. Miners on the top shelf of the speedways. They flash by that start finish line. White flag in the air. One more trip around the dirt track of Charlotte.
One more trip around in the 8 car. Going to try to fire up high. It's a battle between Miners, that Team Elite machine, and Shane Evans in a 3. Miners gets really loose up his door. Evans going to take down the win. We may have a race here going on for second as something happened to the 8 machine. Going to give the second position to the 97 of Cody Herron. Austin Miners going to finish up 3rd. Dayton Swatek going to finish up 4th. And Kyle Surratt are under our top 5 there for heat race number 2. That one got pretty wild in the closing laps here, Todd. And we have about one more really wild race left to go. Heat race number 3 should be in the chute and locked and loaded. Looks like another 7 cars going to take our way to the speedway.
Another 7 cars here getting ready, locked and loaded here for heat race number 3. It's going to go away like this. Starting on the pole will be the number 71 of Cody Batten. Batten aboard the number 71. And his dad's brother outside, the evil one himself. That's Jim Revis aboard the number 21. Next row back, rolling off in the 3rd position, driving the number 55 machine, that's Mason Nichols, and Caden Jackson in the 05, he's going to roll off 4th. Rolling off 5th will be Trent Miller aboard the number 14, and then Sawyer Swiatek aboard the number 23. He's going to roll off in 6th. And roll off shotgun on the field is Patrick Ferrari in the number 99 machine. 7 cars we called for. We have all 7 cars out there for heat race number 3.
We do got 7 bullets out there, and I look over here to the Facebook live chat, and I see our old friends, Jeff Brown, Adam Lippy out there, but I also see Todd, Paul Sobolik's out there. That's father of our angel we're honoring here tonight with Donate Life fundraiser. So Paul, our hearts and prayers and thoughts are all with you family out there going through this time of grieving, and it makes me sick to my stomach as a child who was born with a CHD and raised through. I know Todd does as well, so this is something good. We've taken that walk in your shoes before, and our hearts completely break for you. We're here. We're hoping this a little bit can at least help let you know we're thinking about you guys. And Todd, we say hello to Paul. I'm so glad he's tuning in, but I hope this gives a little bit of comfort in their definite time of need. We're hoping to raise money for their family here this evening.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to get involved, we can point you in the right direction. We want to make some donations here. If you're not racing, they're still accepting donations, and it's all going to that family in this time of need and everything that was going on. You know, that's a tough thing, and I get all teary-eyed and everything as we're getting ready for heat race number 3 to go away. We're locked and loaded off of turn number 4. A little bit of a slow pace. Green flags in the air. The first iRacing I flag, green flag in heat race number 3. That's going to be the 3rd one because we have no yellow flags here of the evening. But it is the number 71 machine out to the early advantage. That is Batten, the 21 of Jim Revis down to the bottom side by side for that 2nd spot. 3rd right now is a nice toss-up battle there going on between Caden Jackson, but Jackson now wrestling away from that 2nd spot, away from the number 21 of Jim Revis down the front straightaway.
Sure is. It's a good little race there going off in turn number 3 and 4. Also see the 55 back there as well. The 55 is Mason Nichols. We got Patrick Solari's 99 car all in the mix. A good 5-car race up in the front of the field. But off of turn number 4, give the race lead to car number 71 of Cody Batten. Caden Jackson's 05 there. Jim Revis with 21 there, riding the 3rd spot. But it's a battle of Jackson versus Batten. They're going to race for the race lead off of 2.
Jackson's been down to the inside a couple of times on Batten there as they go into turn number 3. Batten still able to hold on to that top spot. Here comes Jackson down to the bottom side, trying to make a battle of it down the front straightaway here. He dives it deep down into turn number 1, side by side, just barely missing one of those Uke tires down on the inside. but it is still the number 71 of Cody Batten with the race lead. But the 05 not going away, coming back down to the bottom. Middle groove in that number 05 machine, side by side at the line. Looks like it's going to be Jackson just by a nose there, as Jackson able to slide up in front to take over that top spot. But here comes Batten, fire back down to the inside.
We are throwing some sliders here in heat race number 3 as we come off of turn number 4 to be greeted by the white flag, and it's a good battle. Caden Jackson getting a little bit touch to the right rear from Batten. That's going to bring Jim Revis right back into the fight for the race win here down to turn number 3 and 4. 3-4 car battle up front. Give the advantage now to, oh God, too close to call. Into the third turn, Caden Jackson, Cody Batten, 71 car. He's fighting for his life to hold on for second turn. Turn 1, Todd. White flag in the air.
White flag, one more trip around the dirt track as Charlotte. It is Caden Jackson and that 05 machine leading the charge down to turn number 3. Batten one time final ditch effort through 3. And off of turn number 4, picking up heat race number 3. It's going to go to the 05 of Caden Jackson. Then Cody Batten, Trent Miller. Jim Revis is going to fall all the way back to 5th there as Patrick Sherrari going to finish up in that 4th spot.
Yeah, and I'm not sure where Trent Miller's 14 came from, but that thing got shot out of the cannon as well to get a good top 5 run there in heat race number 3. So let's see where the beauty of iRacing is going to take us next, as we're going to skip through the alphabet soup, and it's going to put us right in to our feature event. Going to be 60 laps of distance. So on this field grids, why don't we say we throw this thing trackside, pay honor to this great country, United States of America, and the playing of our national anthem. All right, we're back here live at the dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway, abbreviated version there, the national anthem, as we have the cars and stars ready to rock here tonight. Todd, 1 to go on the field, so why don't you throw us to our starting lineup, Donate Life fundraiser event at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And
now our starting lineup here, the dirt track is Charlotte Donate Life fundraiser here. Starting on the pole driving is the number 10, that's racing Jason Salter, and his dad's brother outside driving the 92, that's Shane Evans.
Caden Jackson rolls off next aboard the 05, the 73, Stephen Moore rolls off 4th.
Rolling off 5th is Cody Heron and 97. Cody Batten rolls off 6th.
7th will be Mike Drury, 725. Austin Miners, the number 8. He rolls off 8th.
Trent Miller, Justin Pruitt, Dayton Swatak, Patrick Sherrari, Nick Jordan, Kyle Surratt, Jim Revis, Josh Peacock, Cameron Evans, Sawyer Swatak, Eric Einstead, Braden Richards, Mason Nichols, Derek Dubry, Justin Pruitt. Round out your field is green flags in the air. We're racing here. Jason Salter taking the early charge now, already into turn 3.
Yeah, into turn number 3 on the opening lap, a 10-car assault. They're going to lead them off the corner. It's going to be anybody's guess here who is going to have second at the line. Give it to Shane Evans with 92. Caden Jackson's 05 there third. Stephen Moore and Cody Heron, the 97. That is their current top 5 heading toward turn number 3. And already we've got a race going on up there. Salter had a little bit of hiccup. He's going to maintain the lead now, but look at the race going on between Jackson and Evans in position number 2. Jackson running down low. Evans got the momentum right now. Top lane has all the race cars right now. Looks to be good, but look at the 3 there, Todd. We may have a race for the lead brewing.
Caden Jackson down to the bottom side in the 05 machine. He was fast in the heat race. Now side by side, he pulls up alongside the number 10 of racing Jason Salter. Looks like he's going to be able to wrestle that top spot away. Put the 05 of Caden Jackson to the race lead. Salter moves back to second. And man, these guys challenging almost 3 wide there for the second spot already. The number 92 is Shane Evans right there breathing down Salter's neck down into turn number 1. Side by side for that second spot. 3 wide. The 97 even deeper down into the corner. They come down the back straight away.
Yeah, Cody Heron threw that 97 deep into the low side. They were almost close enough to share the same piece of gum through the corner. But off of turn number 2, give it to Shane Evans to the 92. Jason Salter going to fall in for third. You get the 97 machine of Heron down there as well. That's a really good race going on for third on back into 3.
Oh, he's had a really good race from third on back to 97 now. Going to move Cody Heron into that third spot. Get around Jason Salter. The number 73 machine of Stephen Moore running in 5th, but the 71 also coming out through. That's Batten and lightning fast in his heat race, obviously. Already right up into the 5th position as he bustles the 725 up and out of the way there momentarily. Still nice side-by-side battle going on for that 5th spot. Batten just barely has it. 4 wide.
Yeah, do not count out Mike Drury, 725. He was quickest here in the opening practice of the race, and he's got that car rolling right now. He's really, really quick so far in this juncture. He's going to battle alongside the outside of the 71 car of Cody Batten now off of the corner. Give the advantage to Drury, the 725. And up next on his hit list, Todd, is Jason Salter. He's going to drop to the low side. Drury versus Salter. That's for third off of 4.
Good race going on, like you said, for that third spot. This Drury way up on the top shelf of the speedway, pushing the cushion, trying to find the moisture, the forward bite coming off the corner. Number 18 machine, also Kyle Surratt right there into that fray there. So he's working over the bottom side. There is 3 distinct grooves here at the dirt track of Charlotte as we complete lap number 11 of 60. A long race still left to hoe here there, Phil. But so far, all clean and green.
Yeah, these guys doing a heck of a job. Caden Jackson, he is just driven away from the field by about 7/10 of a second. Last time by over Shane Evans. Cody Heron running in the third spot. Jason Salter. And now Mike Drury going to make the pass on Salter for the 4th spot into turn number 3. As they roll down there, it's still clean and green. Salter going to fire back to the inside. Good race between Salter and Drury as they exit 4.
Yeah, fantastic race. Tell you what, is the 725. Drury up into the 4th spot. Salter is falling back into the clutches there. The number 18 is Surratt. Surratt now working over the bottom side there. It's the number 10 dropping through the field, but yellow flag going to fly as the 18, and Surratt was trying to go down to the bottom there. We're not going to be able to complete the pass. We're going to be slowed by our first yellow flag of the evening, the Evil One Graphics yellow flag.
Yellow flag on the speedway here for the first time here tonight on lap number 12, number 14, I should say, 14 of 60 here at the dirt track at Charlotte. That's going to allow us to have a very first Bladeno.com full velocity racing green play of the night. Jack will show it off. I know Todd probably has a good view of it too. What did you see, Todd?
Looks like, Phil, as we're going through here, the 73 of Stephen Moore, the guy involved in this one, and he pushed up through the field. That H&L is number 73, and man, we're looking at this and just watching the 73 come up the track, and as he slides up the track, it looks like there's something that broke in the front end and clips the wall there. And there's an opening to the wall at the dirt track in Charlotte, for those of you who don't know, coming off of turn number 4. He clips it. It's painted yellow. He still clipped it there with the number 73 machine, and around he goes in a knot. A little bit of damage to the front end, a little bit of damage to the side. Tough break for Stephen Moore, who was running inside the top 5, coming down to the aid of his pit crew to get fixed.
But Todd, why do you think that thing is painted yellow?
Well, a lot of times we paint things to make sure that everybody can see it, but sometimes I'll tell you right now, and the drivers brought it up at our meeting at Afton. What happens if you're colorblind? I mean, all the colors are pretty much the same. Some of the drivers are, but it's painted yellow so you can miss the wall. Well, sometimes you just can't do that when you come out forward. It just naturally pushes.
I guess so. So that's the insight and the brilliance of what Mr. Todd Stinkin is. All right, racing high flag. Green flag returns to the speedway on lap number 17. Caden Jackson and Shane Evans going to lead the field down there. They stack up big time. That was almost a huge one over there, 1 and 2, Todd.
Yeah, the 97 of Heron right there is he was docking on the door there and made a mistake. He got into the side of another driver. He got loose out of shape, but everybody stayed in the right direction. No yellow flag. It did stack the field up, though. Meanwhile, it's Caden Jackson with the race lead in that 05 machine. Second is Mike Drury. Shade Evans running in third. Fourth is the number 18 of Kyle Surratt. Cody Batten right now rounds out your top 5. 6 right now is the number 97 of Cody Heron. So he drops to the field just a little bit as he's working on the bottom side. He's trying to search, Phil. And that it's real tough right now. It seems like the bottom has gone away for these drivers.
It really has, and you can see these guys just searching all over the racetrack. As race leader Caden Jackson goes down to the low side there through 1 and 2. Mike Drury, 725, going to stay up high. Shane Evans at 92. He's going to look and take a peek down to the low side as well, almost making a 3-car race for the lead. But off of turn 4, we have a new race leader. Oh, almost there. Drury and Caden Jackson having a heck of a race down the back chute as they make contact. Drury goes up the racetrack, and he's going to lose 3, 4, maybe even 5 spots by the time he exits turn 4.
Yeah, the 05 has disappeared from the speedway there, Phil. Caden Jackson.
Oh, no.
Aliens have abducted the 05 machine. And I tell you, the 725 did not know where he went to. And, man, tough break for Caden Jackson. Going to go laps down after leading the first portion of this event. Not even halfway home, and he's out of this event. Same way with Justin Pruitt, not making the call here tonight. So Pruitt laps down also. 22 laps down. Tough break for Justin Pruitt. Well, meanwhile, up front, it is the number 92 of Shade Evans with the race lead. Here comes the number 71 of Cody Batten. Oh, 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes Batten to the top side of the speedway. I didn't expect that one to happen. The 18 of Surratt was down on the bottom side. Look at Batten power move to the outside. He's now your race leader. Here comes 18 of Surratt down to the bottom side by side for that second spot through turn number 3. Oh, contact over 3 and 4.
Yeah, and that's going to put us under the caution flag. And I was kind of back there, kind of peeking around where those guys were getting after it back there. And I thought to myself, that can't end well. And certainly that time off the 4th turn, it certainly did. And I think it's got the 97 car of Cody Heron around it and not over there. So Cody was one of those guys that was running up in the top 5. They were all surgical real estate, Todd, all surgical moisture, and we get a little bit of contact. Hanover Record Service or Evil One Graphics Record Service, or Evil One Graphics yellow flag here on the speedway. Now on lap 26s. Now we look down here, maybe get our first BladeNode.com full velocity replay of the night, or second one of the night. I believe we're going to see Cody Heron in the number 73 or 71 car going around.
And definitely the Hanover Record Service yellow flag here tonight, Phil. Is saying Evil One on my side of the things, because I see that also.
Guys got me all confused.
We like to confuse you there, Phil. It's
it.
always fun. It's always fun. As the contact was made here on this initial contact, the guess was made with the 725 there in the 8. The 8 of Austin Miners gets bottled up. The 97 runs into him. The 02 finishes the job on the 97. 97 goes back down the track. Looks like he calls for a wrecker. 02 rolls away, but the 97... Cody Heron a little bit worse for the wear as he's now 2 laps down. Looks like he's going to pull it behind the wall. Caden Jackson, Phil. The aliens decided they didn't want him no more. They put him back on the track. 20th, 4 laps down.
Yeah, they did. And it was very bizarre, Todd, because usually when you fall like that, you kind of get thrown from the server and have to reconnect. He never fell. And the problem was the car was on the outside of the racetrack, just kind of hovering. And it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a simulation. He was just over there at the exit of turn number 2, and I almost wonder what was said over there, because you know the aliens had a grab of him, but why the heck did they let him do? And then Caden's out there 4 laps down making laps still.
Yeah, definitely. It's rather interesting to see what happens, especially when they're hovering like that. But at least Caden made it back in one piece. He's out there. No real changes to him there, Phil. As they released him, they didn't want anything to do with him. I've seen the cars never return and people never return after something like that, but he's able to return. Yeah, he's a few laps down, but he's out there driving around. You don't want to finish dead last. Nobody wants to finish last, but Caden Jackson, like you said, 6 laps down right now. Jim Revis laps down too, unfortunately, the number 21 machine.
Sorry, Todd. Big stack up there in turn number 4 as a couple of cars just got hooked on one another, and there was just no parting. And it happened down on the low side, so it shot cars up the top part of the racetrack. And it was Austin Miners who definitely had a little bit of the contact here. The number 8 and I think the 10 of Jason Salter may have. I don't think they made contact. I think they got stuck together. Hanover Record Service caution flag number 3 now on lap 32, just past halfway. BladeNode.com full velocity replay gonna roll, and I think it's gonna show us that, Todd. Austin Miners and Jason Salter's car. I don't think they get bounced up there. I think they got stuck.
Yep, the number 8 of Austin Miners, and he bounces it off the wall there, Phil, just a tad bit. Not a heck of a lot, as he's seen Salter get involved in that one. They make a little bit more contact. 99 comes along, makes contact there with the number 8 of Miners, and around goes a lot of cars in the knot. Looks like the 14 down to the inside there also. Trent Miller, as he was able to get off the tire. The 117 machine also involved in that. Derek Debris. So a lot of cars involved, some cars damaged. Looks like a lot of these guys are going to come down, get their sheet metal back around, and hopefully join the field again.
Now I'll have to wait and see as we're past halfway home now, working lap number 33, and I believe lights are going to get extinguished around the 410 mile dirt track at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Glad you have all tuned in tonight. A very, very special version of Full Velocity TV live on the Full Velocity Racing Network, raising money for the Sobolik family who lost their baby angel here on Easter Sunday of all things, and we're raising money here tonight. Donate Life fundraiser for the Sobolik family. So all we can do, any proceeds out there we can raise, either by our stars or right to our link there. If you go to fullvelocitytv.com, you click on the Donate for Life logo, you'll be taken to the link there, the PayPal link there to send over some funds to the family. But as we go back to the iRacing iFlag, green flag now on lap 35. Cody Batten, Mike Drury, Kyle Surratt, Shane Evans, Jason Salter. That's your top 5. The field's in 3.
In turn number 3 is Batten holding on. I tell you, just looking at the different things that are going on in the track and where everybody's running. Somebody way down at the bottom of the 55 machine's been catching my eye. That's Mason Nichols in the number 55 machine there, Phil. Currently running 6, but he's the guy that runs the deepest down into the corner as the last few laps. Now he's going to make me eat my own words, but he's able to make his way up through the field, and he's down at the bottom leading the charge. This guy's right there directly behind him.
Yeah, it sure is. They're 3 wide back there. Nichols. And somebody got turned back there the wrong way, and I'm not sure that's going to keep us under green or not, but somebody definitely got screwly out of control. The 99 of Patrick Solari got turned around, but we're still green. We don't have a yellow hanky on the racetrack on lap 38. We're still going to race down the back straightaway. It is still the 73 car out with the lead of Cody Batten, Kyle Surratt, Shane Evans, Mike Drury, Jason Sullivan, the top 5. Tough break for Solari. Todd, the yellow come out, or the yellow did not come out. Solari went around, started to feel bad for him. Yeah,
the starter not feeling bad. Didn't feel the need that was a obstruction of other cars that are going out there. Solari, going to have to join the field and maybe hopefully catch up and maybe hope for the late race yellows. The battle for that lead is heating up there. Surratt trying to pull a slider on the number 71 of Cody Batten. Batten able to hold on to the top spot as he pulls a slider of his own back there in front of Surratt. So Batten still in the current race lead as we go up and complete lap number 41 of 60, but the 18 not going away. Oh, it gets a little bit loose. There's 18 of Surratt. Leaves the door wide open there for the number 92 of Shane Evans once again. I tell you what, Surratt was pointing almost down towards the infield there, Phil. I thought he was going around all by himself.
I thought he was too. He made that contact with the right rear, and that thing just looked to be wanting to come all the way around. And that car looks to be really evil right now through the middle of 1 and 2 as he comes off the corner. Definitely in 3 and 4. I think it's really tight. Cody Batten up front, though, he's doing a heck of a job up there. The 73, just rim riding up there. Surratt riding at the 2nd spot, and this race for 3rd is really starting to become a good one with Shane Evans on the number 92 car. You got the 725 on Mike Drury back there. Those guys are having a good little race going on amongst themselves for 3rd until the yellow flag coming on the speedway. 4th Hannibal Record Service caution flag, Todd, is going to greet us on lap number 43. We slow these guys back down.
Yeah, and that's for the number 73 of Stephen Moore, and he went for a tumble down the front straightaway, Phil.
Uh-oh.
Is, man, coming off of turn number 4, same place, Phil. That yellow barrier hits it, slaps it there. Just, I mean, literally slaps it with his right rear, and he goes sideways, cannot control it, hits the outside wall, and he digs in and upside down, and he barrel rolls 5, 6, 7 times.
Oh my goodness.
Lands on his wheels. He's still going, Phil. That's miraculous there for the
Wow.
number 73 of Stephen Moore. No smoke coming out of that machine, but man, again, the wall, the yellow painted wall, causing another wreck there, especially like a gate sort of wall there. It's just, it's there. You know it's there, the bright yellow. I can see the yellow. I'm not sure if he can, though.
I can't even see the yellow, and I'm blind as a bat, but I see that thing. But you know what, Todd? It's a wall. And that wall is going to work. It's going to keep the guys in they want. You're going to have to exit over it. You can't go through it. That's the purpose of the wall. It keeps you where you're supposed to be. You're not really supposed to touch it, because if you do, like Stephen Moore just found out, it's not a very good idea. I'm glad it wasn't one of those little Duke tires, Todd, because if it was, he probably would have got stuck, and it probably would have been a whole lot more mayhem than that. Because the best part is he may have flipped his car. He grabbed his gear, and he's still out there running.
Yeah, rather hit one of those Uke tires, though, Phil. Is a wall causes tons of damage, and I'd rather get stuck. And then obviously yellow flag, you're not going to go a lap down. Most generally, you're towed down there, and you're able to go back out there with less damage. You don't have to have your crew repair it. Most of the time, unless you're in an open-wheeled car like a sprint car, those cause a lot of damage. I have to agree with that portion of things. It's green, iRacing, I flag, green flag back out. As the battle continues here. Team Todd and Team Phil, as it looks like it's pretty much an even split there, but you can join Team Todd or Phil for the Uke tire controversy here on Full Velocity Racing Network, as yellow flag flies again here on the field here at the dirt track in Charlotte. Going to have to see what happened here, as I'm almost thinking this one involves, looks like the number 67 machine, a Sawyer Swaytek, as he's heavily smoking. So we're going to look at it, and unfortunately, it all started with the 117, and man, these walls are over here in the corner just causing havoc as he clips the wall there. Over there, he hits the yellow barrier, over by the yellow barrier there. This time, missing the yellow barrier, I have to say. But Sawyer having a ton of damage to his machine as the 117 and 99 got together to cause that one, and just Sawyer propelling back up the track there into Austin Miners, and lots of black smoke coming out of that 70 or 67 machine. Tough break for him.
Yeah, tough break for Sawyer Swaytek, and you have to thank him for being the guy in charge to get us over here tonight for this really awesome event here, the Donate Life fundraiser event for the Sobolik family, who our hearts and prayers and thoughts are absolutely certainly with. We hope to raise all we can to maybe ease the burden of what it is to lose one there, and especially just the heartbreak of losing one so little there. It's just 2 months shy of a second birthday. It's just so hard to believe and fathom there the loss that family is feeling. So we're out there tonight paying homage to the Sobolik family, trying to raise some money with those guys through a Donate Life Foundation. They are very, very great people. I guess my wife has worked pretty close to them over the years as well, since those people are just fantastic folks, the Donate Life people. So in their name tonight, the Soboliks, we're here, we're raising some money. We're about to go black, green flag racing, iRacing, I flag, green flag in the air. Lap number 51 going on the board, 10 laps to go. Can anybody do anything with Cody Batten? He's been the fastest car here, Todd. He's going to lead the field down the backstretch of the turn 3.
And like you said, Batten with the race lead, number 18 is Surratt. Oh, contact to the wall, pancaking that wall 3 wide and losing many positions. It's Surratt there, the number 18 machine. He has lost 4 positions there, all the way back, battling for that 6th position now. A tough break for Surratt. Here comes racing Jason Salter, that number 10 machine. He's working over the bottom side all the way back up to that 3rd spot. Phil, is Salter. Man, he's coming along here towards the end of this one.
And I've kind of been paying attention to watching the run of the 10 car, mainly because that Trash Fan graphics car, that is really sweet looking. Jason, an awesome job with that one. But it looks like the racetrack, Todd, is going through a little bit of transition right now. Well, the bottom lane may start to come in, and if it is, Jason Salter will be one of the first to find it, as he is a digger down there on the low side. But off the corner, Cody Batten leading on lap number 54. Mike Drury there at 725. Going to run on the 2nd spot by 2 car lengths down to turn number 3. Now Drury going to make a bid for the lead of the 3. Drives it deep down there. Do we have a slider being thrown? I believe, Todd, yes we do. Batten back down to the low side.
Batten back down to the bottom side here in the 71. Pulls a slider of his own here through turns 1 and 2. The 725 back down to the bottom. Another slider there down the front back straightaway here. Batten and the 725 of Drury going at it here. And it is slider after slider after slider into the corners. The 725 once again slide job here. That's allowing the Trash Man graphics number 10 back into the frames. We have 5 laps remaining here down to the turn number 3. Batten wants to lead back. He pulls a slider over there in 3 and 4. The 725 dials the back down to the bottom side by side at the start finish line. 4 to go here. That time it was Drury at the line.
Yeah, and you got to put the steak, the chicken, the dogs, the ribs, all that on hold. We are throwing sliders tonight out here at the dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Cody Batten and Mike Drury putting one hell of a race on. Drury now back to the low side. Jason Salter going to look to the bottom here, as I believe we're going to be yellow on the speedway at lap 58. So this may be the race back to the end of the race here. They already may have got the caution as that worked off of turn number 4. Yellow came out on the field. Unfortunately, Todd, it looks like this one may be all over. And I believe Mike Drury's the one who may have stolen a race win there with that final slider off turn number 4 coming to 2 to go.
I'm not sure what happened there. Now Drury is stopping on the track, probably waiting for the pace truck. The pace truck flies right by there. It's 7:25, yep. Able to pull that last slider there on the number 71 machine and able to take over that top spot. Salter right now for 3. What a great race here tonight, Phil. These guys put on a whale of a show here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Dirt Track of Charlotte, there was a multiple groups. We've seen 3 and 4 wide racing, and the track was about perfect here.
It was. It absolutely was. And I need to really thank the 22 drivers that made their way out here tonight. It was a $5 entry fee to come in, and all the proceeds, as we said, we're going to go to the Sobolik family in the name of Donate Life here tonight. So got to thank all those guys for coming out and being a part of the racing. But it looks like as far as green flag conditions go, it looks like it's going to be all over because we have taken the white flag behind the iRacing.com safety vehicle. We are off turn number 2, and we're a half lap away around the 410s, Todd, from putting Mike Drury up in victory lane. He was our Motorsports quick time of the evening up there in practice a little while ago, and it looks like with the luck of the draw there, just off the corner, him and Batten were really throwing a great deal of sliders. Looks like Drury by that last one off the 4th turn stuck it by just as the yellow flag was coming out. Mike Drury off the corner. He is going to be the winner of our Donate Life fundraiser tonight here live in Charlotte.
Yep, Cody Batten going to finish up in that 2nd spot. 3rd is going to be Salter, Kyle Surratt, Cameron Evans aboard the 02. Shane Evans finishes up 6th. Nick Jordan, Braden Richards, Patrick Solari going to finish up in 9th in the number 99. Dayton Soitek, and the number 19 going to finish up 10th. Eric Eichstead 11th. We didn't get to hear much from Eric here tonight. Trent Miller and the number 14 going to finish up 12th. Sawyer Soitek going to finish up 13th. 14th going to be Austin Myers. Mason Nichols going to finish up 15th. 16th going to go to Jim Revis. 17th to 73 of Stephen Moore. Derek Debris going to finish up in the 18th position. 19th going to be the 61 of Josh Peacock. The 20th position going to go to Cody Heron in the 97. Caden Jackson in the 05 going to finish up 21st as a lengthy repair job on that 05 machine going to finish up 21st. Justin Pruitt going to round out your 22 car field. These guys all happy down on the front straightaway. Once again, great racing here going on tonight at the Dirt Track of Charlotte. All for a great cause here this evening, and man, it's great to see these sim racers always come together for things like this.
Absolutely right. It's a really feel-good thing, and we absolutely appreciate all these drivers. Appreciate Sawyer for putting the work together for his family. It was his niece that we're out here benefiting for here tonight, and we'll talk to the top 3 live on the Full Velocity Racing Network post-race show. Coming up next, we're going to jump over to a Donate Life Discord circuit, and we will talk to our top 3 over there live on your source for esports racing. Do not go anywhere. All right, back here live and your source for esports racing, a Donate Life fundraiser tonight live at the Dirt Track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. The winner is going to go to Mike Drury here tonight. 2nd to Cody Batten, and my guest now finishing up 3rd tonight aboard the Trash Panda Graphics number 10, racing Jason Salter. Jason, a terrific job by you. Good 3rd place run, and I said it, Todd, earlier, as I saw you drop back to the field. If the low side began to come back, Jason Salter will be the first one to find it down there. You found it. You were finishing 3rd. Tell us about your run there, brother.
Yeah, I had a good car towards the end. Beginning was kind of sketchy for it. It didn't really want to hook up at the beginning when it was tacked up, but once it started to slick off, I could run the top fairly decent, and on the restarts, I figured I'd just stay on the bottom. But I finally managed to get way back at the top and managed to get behind him, come back for third.
It was a heck of a race back there. There was some really, really good cars and some good racing all over the place. You were back there with we saw Shane Evans back there. You guys were all racing really, really hard up there. Racetrack really seemed to come in back good. You're the guy who always says the slicker the track, the better. It really played in. Did you have anything left in your car if we had that thing stay green? Did you have a shot at Cody for a second, or even Mike up there for the win? Because those guys were throwing sliders. That was a lot of fun for us to watch. But what was that like trying to find a lane to go through?
Yeah, I was hoping that they keep running like that so I could kind of sneak in there and kind of weave away past it, but didn't quite work out for me. But either way, it was a good race, everybody. I think all the guys were putting it on, and said, I'm fine with third. It's all good with me.
Absolutely right. Well, racing Jason Salter finishing up tonight in the third spot, my friend. Great to have you out here as part of this awesome fundraiser event we're doing for the Sobolik family. So, Jason, all here for a good cause, but I know we're also out here racing. We're all racers alike. We're going to do the best we can. It's a lot of sponsorship that allows this thing to happen for us. So I know you've got a lot of people out there watching you want to thank or say hello to. So via Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch TV on the network. Jason, the floor is all yours. Take it away.
I'd like to thank all the guys putting this race on for an excellent cause. I'd like to thank Dirt Warrior Racing, great team, great community of people back there backing us, and thank my wife for letting me come race tonight instead of unloading groceries like I'm supposed to be right now. But thank Trash Panda Graphics and Full Velocity Racing Network.
All right. Well, the good news is, Jason, I don't think DWR starts for another hour or so. So you may have time to even help with the groceries, bring them in, maybe even help put them away. I know that gets some brownie points. Jason Salter, ladies and gentlemen, finishing up third here tonight aboard car number 10. We'll walk a little bit further down here and talk to the driver of car number 71 as he hops out, Cody Batten. And Cody, a heck of a run for you there, bud, to finish up second here tonight. That last couple laps, you and Drewy throwing sliders. I guess he timed that last one at the best time because he got that lead off of 4 by a nose just as the yellow came out. I think you had a good shot at the win of this thing, but tell us how fun that was to race side by side throwing sliders like that. That looks awesome to do.
Yeah, that was a blast. I think I kind of messed up myself there. I had quite a good lead, and I was having throttle problems. I was either wide open or there was nothing there. So when he started throwing sliders on me, it really started messing me up because it was hard for me to lift. I had to drag the brake, and but yeah, that was a great run. Mike was just there at the end.
That was a heck of a race for you two. And your car out front early on seemed to really be hooked up well as you made a lot of passes up high. As the racetrack began to slick it off, did your car come to life, or was it going away right then? Because we saw guys that were coming through the field, and your car seemed to be really stable throughout. How'd you make that happen?
Yeah, I think it was pretty stable throughout. I think middle of the race, middle to end, it was probably the best. When it's real tacky, it's not that great, but towards the end, I think it maybe went away a little bit, but overall, the car felt great.
Well, Cody, you did a heck of a job out here, and of course, out here for a great cause tonight, raising money through Donate Life for the Sobolik family. So, Cody Batten, our second place finisher aboard car 71. The Full Velocity Racing Network, as usual, live on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. So anybody out there watching you want to say hello to or sponsors you got to thank there, bud. The floor is all yours. Take it away. And once again, congratulations there for an awesome second place run here.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you guys for putting on this broadcast. And I actually got called out from a friend of the Sobolik family to run this race. I wasn't even going to run it, but as you can see, my paint scheme is Cancer Sucks. So it's really cool to represent someone and for a good cause, because I wasn't even gonna run this thing if there wasn't something to put towards it. So thank you to you guys in the broadcast booth. Thanks to 92 Designs making the car look sweet, and prayers to the Sobolik family. So thank you guys.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Our prayers are indeed with them as well. As that will do it for me here tonight, live from the Full Velocity Racing Network post-race show. But we got one more to talk to, and that is tonight's big winner, Mike Drury, who is in victory lane, to my partner, Mr. Todd Stanton. So, Todd, take it away down there.
Down here in victory lane with the Elite Chassis number 725 of Mike Drury taking down the victory here tonight. A lot of slide jobs being thrown here this evening, Mike. Fantastic job here down there at BladeNode.com victory lane. And man, what a great race you put on here tonight. All the guys here put on a great race for a great cause. Great to see the sim racers come out and make sure that it was for a great cause. Taking down the victory. Tell us about your win.
Yeah, it started off pretty good. Got the high side rolling, and then towards the midway point, started to fall off a little bit. Pick back up, just playing the waiting game, waiting for mistakes, and just came out with the win.
And definitely coming out with a win. We know you were lightning fast in practice. It looked like the heat race didn't go quite the way you wanted it in that number 725. Couldn't get to the front. What was going through your mind in that heat race? You're thinking you were gonna have to start back a little bit further after running such great laps.
Yeah, heat race was pretty rough. Just getting caught up in some mess, but I'm just happy where I'm at right now.
Definitely got to be stoked to win this race here tonight. In that number 725 machine there, Mike. I'm going to leave the microphone. The floor is all yours. Thank you. We'd like to thank you this evening.
I just want to thank the guys who put on this show, everybody at Maverick Motorsports. Cam putting on an awesome setup, high side graphics for the awesome wrap, Anarchy Customs. Yeah.
Definitely a fantastic win here for the driver of the number 725, Mike Drury, taking down the victory here on the Full Velocity Racing Network there, Phil. Your source for eSport Racing down here in BladeNode.com, Victory Lane, simple web solutions powered by nerds. And man, what a fantastic race we've had here tonight, Phil. Great cause. If you want to donate, I put the link out there in the chat box. If you want to be able to donate to the cause, I'm sure Sawyer will take donations all week long. Just let him know what it is actually for. We don't have quite a big number, what we think so far. So I don't have an exact number, I should say, not a big number, but I'd like to see some more donations come that way and help out that family. Phil? I think Phil fell off his rocker here tonight.
Oh, how about this? How about Phil hit the correct button? As I just said, I would say special thanks to all these guys, of course, and our thoughts and prayers are definitely with the Sobolik family. I'm glad Paul was out there watching. Thank you for the compliment there, Paul. Our thoughts and prayers are definitely with your family out there tonight as we do our part here in the Full Velocity Racing Network to show off and showcase and highlight and try to give back to you guys. We're all thinking about you. Yeah, it's a great show here tonight, but the show is not over tonight yet, Todd. We still got 2 more great races to go, and they take place tonight over at DWR Dirt Warrior Racing. The Sunday Night Shootout Series comes on the airwaves at about 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time to be immediately followed by the UMP Modified Series at DWR. So do not go anywhere. 2 great races coming up live next to the Full Velocity Racing Network. So on behalf of everybody over here, Donate Life Fundraiser, Sawyer Swatek, the Sobolik family, all the great drivers and people that came out and participated, all the chat box love out there tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. For Jack Truin, Todd Stanton, Ron Piles, Phil LaCassiere, special thanks again to our sponsors, of course. We got Hannibal Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, Voiles Trucking, BladeNode.com, South Texas Speedway, Montstar Productions, TDR Racing League, Hard Motorsports, Trash Panda Graphics, Evil One Graphics, and Full Throttle with the Gent. Thanks to all of them. Thank you again to all of you. We'll see you back here live in about 1 hour from now with another round of Full Velocity TV live on your source for esports racing, the Full Velocity Racing Network.